How are you? Good to see you.
This is Dylan, Abernathy.
Hello, Dylan. Nice to meet you. I'm Chris Guest. It's my wife, Lauren.
Lauren, nice to meet you.
Yeah, today, so what we're doing is we are working with a friend of ours, Ben, who is a local commercial real estate agent. He's found us a new office space, which we're jacked to preview.
Spencer and Hines, shout out.
Spencer and Hines, shout out, here in Spartanburg. But so we're going to be meeting with them, going over a preview for our potentially our new space for the Lauren Ashtyn collection, office and e-commerce brand.
Pieces will change your life.
I found the Lauren Ashtyn collection on YouTube and I'm so glad that I did.
It's amazing, so natural. Come and get one.
Okay.
We'll have a quick meeting while in the car because it's only 5 minutes away from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. But I actually missed you guys.
Yeah,
so.
we missed being here and vlogging a little bit, but we did vlog a good bit.
Awesome.
On the trip, so
awesome.
We got a lot of work done, which was good.
So we had a great time at the beach. We went down to Folly Beach just a little bit ago and got to have, you know, at least a change of scenery. We still worked the whole time, but it was nice to at least have a view of the beach. So if you have not checked out my personal YouTube channel, it's Lauren Ashtyn Guest, and you can actually watch our couples vlog, vacationing in Folly Beach in Charleston. And if you have not been there, you should definitely check it out because it is awesome.
So sometimes, especially for us, like things can get really crazy, busy, and and then when you're in the office all day, you're focused on putting out the fires and you're focused on getting done what you need to get done, but sometimes you can get away from the development need of the business. So sometimes when we set up like 3 or 4 whole days like down in Charleston to talk about development of salons, talk about meet with some reps in that area, talk about how to grow a different market, go down there and have some meetings about how to grow that market.
And it's just a more
it gets you back
space.
in a creative mindset of developing a whole new market, so you can kind of slow it down, get out of the day grind in the office, and then focus on the needs of the brand from a developmental standpoint. So that was huge for us.
Awesome. To
get back into getting a lot of good quality stuff that we can develop and work through to, because we got a great brand, we got a lot of great things happening, but there's little things in every part of the brand that need to be tuned up a little bit to just put it at the next level. So that's what we were able to focus on. So
that's good.
We're excited to be back to get that going.
So oh hey, roll up the window.
Oh no, I want to go through the car wash. Funny story. So I was 16. I was running my grandmother's car wash. I have a bad problem with always getting my hands stuck in things. I've already cut one finger off. This one.
How old were you the first time again?
Like 6.
7?
Yeah, and then the tip of that one. And then, so fast forward to when I was 16, running her car wash, was closing the door, putting the scent sticker in the door so the guys knew on the other end what scent was spraying it. Closed the door. As I ran away, I felt this tremendous pressure and pain in my hand.
Typical Chris Guest luck.
Chris Guest luck. It is a term that we
in the door to lock.
Yeah.
After you slam it in the door.
It left the door ajar, and but enough to lock it to where I couldn't get my hand out. But it was already on the tracks going into the car wash. So the fabric and carpet, the fabric and carpeted wipers started coming on, and I was telling my friends that to let them know to go get the guy in the waiting area to get his keys to please unlock his car before I get just slapped to death by these carpet wipers. And he unlocked it just in time, but I did get hot wax poured on a little bit, some soap, and
we got some great stories from that car wash. I worked there a couple of times, and we found some stuff in people's cars.
Let me tell you, some gross stuff.
We found a tooth,
the finger was fine. We did find a tooth. That's right.
We found a tooth.
The finger was fine, just all mangled up for a good part of a month. So
he doesn't feel it anymore,
it was
luckily.
pretty gnarly.
So he still gets it stuck in things now because he can't feel it, so he doesn't know it's there. This guy. What do I do with him? So there's little mill houses all back here, and they're like so cute. And me and Christopher used to live in one, and it used to be his great grandmother's, and we renovated it and lived there when we first got married. And now his grandma, not his great grandma, but his grandma lives in there. So this is one that we've actually looked at before here, and this space would be awesome for us. It's just a matter of if we can work out pricing. Just wait till you see inside. So it's pretty cool to be going back to the Drayton Mill. When Christopher and I first got married in 2011, which was a long time ago, we actually ended up living in a mill house behind the mill because that mill sat there vacant for years and years and years. And so we lived behind there in a little mill house in his great grandmother's house, and we kind of redid it, and it's really cool. Now his grandmother, his great grandmother's daughter, lives there, and she's, you know, she lives there now, and it's just really cool to see all the development over there since we have lived there, because it looks almost totally different. What do you say?
Yeah, it definitely looks totally different, and to know that she used to work in that mill.
Yeah, his great grandmother used to work.
And my family, they lived all down that street, so it's just kind of crazy to think it's all full circle.
Yeah, it's just really cool to see the area growing and what they're really trying to do in the Drayton Mill area. It's really up and coming. It's going to be something really special to be a part of. So
we're excited to be here and be checking it out and be a part of it, hopefully.
Fingers crossed it all works out. I don't know that we would need both spaces. It just depends on pricing. But I love how much lighting we have in here and everything. And then towards the back, or probably the other side, if we got both sides, we would do the studio in the back of the second part. Yeah, just one of the friendliest people that you will ever meet in your whole life.
I'll say hello to better half.
Yeah. I would say
How are you? Good to see you.
Okay?
Yes,
hey,
I'm
buddy.
doing good.
You doing all right?
Well, this is Bailey.
This is Dylan Abernathy.
Hello, Dylan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Chris Guest. This is my wife, Lauren.
Lauren, nice to meet you.
Dylan, our company has taken over the whole thing, and Dylan and Grayson Furnace are the on-site guys.
Okay.
I've never had a camera in my face.
Sorry.
I'll edit out any personal things.
Burping. If I burp,
We've been talking so highly of you already.
He'll edit it out.
So we took it over a couple of months ago, and Dylan and Grayson are the on-site, not on-site, but they are the local guys with our company that oversee everything, all the marketing. So we were in a meeting here, and I heard y'all actually came here?
Twice, actually.
Oh, you did?
Before we signed our lease down there, and then we came back, what do you think, like 3 months ago?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you came 3 months ago?
Probably a little bit longer
we
than
did.
that.
And we tried to talk to somebody inside, and they just said, well, just go look in there. So nobody really came out here with us or anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know.
That's a great way to market a piece of property. Yeah, help yourselves. Y'all just
and
let
then
us
every
know
time we
if you want
tried to call, I think they wouldn't come out to
It was something different every time, but the first time we came out here was before anybody had a lease.
Nobody
I mean, this was all just bare. I think they had just put all this down. So we had talked about putting our salon in. And we met with John.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
And he kind of just walked us through what his plan was and everything, but I felt a little like I wanted to see how it'd go first before I made that jump. So I've just been kind of watching it from afar, but we've outgrown our space, so we've been
That's a great problem to have. Congratulations.
Yes, that's right.
That is wonderful, buddy.
It's a good and bad thing when you're still in there.
Yeah, and now you have to pay more money.
Yeah, that's right.
You're crowded.
Yeah, so when you called, it was perfect timing, so we just figured, just come back and see what options.
Well, great.
We have. Yeah.
We, Dylan, let's walk over here, because we're going to take you to 140. That's a big section.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Neil Willis?
Yeah.
Gunnar Willis, Jacob.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Neil has a software company called HyperSign.
Yep.
And I've leased them space at 2 different locations. They've outgrown it.
Okay.
And so they're over here in what's called 140.
You know, the reason that we have really been drawn to the Drayton Mill building is just really because everything comes down to, of course, what we can afford, but also what's going to be the best team environment for our team and the best space provided for our team. You know, we've outgrown every space basically that we've been in so far, and so to know that for the next 3 to 5 years that we're going to be able to be in a space that is comfortable for everyone instead of outgrowing us all, you know, although we love each other, like being on top of each other when we're trying to work, this is going to be great for us to all have our own space to be able to be creative and, you know, individually do our jobs for each department.
And that's something we talked about with our square footage needs, and our budget price per square foot.
And the design.
It really needed to be very efficient for us and our e-commerce brand, for our all our employees, to our customer service program, to our marketing, to our content creators, to
the inventory rooms where all the inventory is, because that keeps growing.
A lot goes into it, and so you know, they've really been able to help us look at a number of different buildings and be able to narrow it down to this great of a space for us to check out today. So.
Yeah, we're really excited to work with the architect who's actually going to be helping design the space that we're going to be in, and that way it really is truly custom to what we really need for the whole team.
Yeah, absolutely. So very excited to check it all out.
Yeah, good boy. All right, y'all be good. Can we work this thing out?
Oh yeah.
Christopher and Lauren, do you guys want to say anything about just now? Because we got 9% left.
No, man, just excited.
Yeah, just
to be
excited.
able to have another option on the table for our growth, and see if we can work a deal out, make this thing as big as we believe it can be. I'll look at it.
I'm just curious. I mean, it'd be awesome to have an operating salon. I know a salon type concept is a target concept. They love to get here with the events.
And that's the space that we had just walked out of with the white brick in there. We wanted both of those spots to do an office on one side,
When we met
salon on
with
the
John,
other.
that's what he wanted. He really wanted a salon, but I was just, I just told him, I said, what would we need for a salon? And then, an office team.
So we loved the space, fell in love with it, met Neil at Hypersign, who's also going to be sharing the space with us. On his side, they're going to drop a wall in between us. We're going to share a massive conference room space, which is going to be amazing and a real blessing. So really love the space, really love the community and the campus at Drayton.
Yeah.
So we're really looking forward to being able to be a part of that and all that hyper growth, and they're really going to custom fit our needs into the space and how we can grow in the future, as well as Neil. So it's a real creative space. We really loved it. We're going to be able to have loft space, conference space, creative space.
We're going to be comfy.
It's going to be comfy for the first time ever, so we are pumped. Next step from here for us is just signing the LOI, signing off on all the drawings, and then get to work.
And me working with the designer. At least you don't have to do it, you know?
Yeah, that's right. So at least.
And I'm not going to make you stay up all night for like a whole week trying to redo it like I did here.
Yeah, like we did here.
He didn't sleep for like 3 months, I think.
So that's going to be great. That's the next step, signing off on the LOI, getting in a major upstate journal article.
Yeah.
And then
that's coming out next week.
Building it out, and then we will be there in November.
November, December.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
It's exciting.
That's awesome.
These pieces will change your life.
I found the Ashtyn collection on YouTube, and I'm so glad that I did.
It's amazing, so natural, coming at one